Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play ADoM. As you might notice, there's a new high score on my list. Vilkra, the level 10, ultimately, troll weaponsmith. She was 8 years old, if I remember correctly. So she did very admirably, considering all that. You might wonder why I didn't record this run, and it's because I had planned, or had decided for myself, to just go through some randomly generated characters, and if it's not a spellcaster, which was what I wanted to show up on camera, I just played off camera, you know, for my personal entertainment as well as exercise in general, getting better at the game, and also mostly because we've seen non-spellcasters, like we have seen a variety, especially melee characters. So a troll weaponsmith didn't seem particularly exciting, and well, as it turned out, it was my most successful character yet. By the time I realized that, or I realized that it was kind of successful pretty quickly, but by the time it occurred to me that it would have been interesting to film it, it was I don't know. I was so far into the run that it wouldn't have felt right. Anyway. It's nothing particularly exciting happened. It's just a very, very tough character. I mean, trolls have strength and toughness, and that's about it. But they have lots of both, especially toughness. I ended with like 29 toughness, way over not 200, like 130 or so hit points, and very fast regeneration. Also very fast metabolism. I'm pretty sure trolls just need more food, but they can also eat more things. So many things that make other characters sick or don't sit well with them are fine for trolls. The only thing I found out that made even the trolls sick was a kobold, predictably, but I figured I had to try at one point. Oh no, and a centipede. So I guess most insects are also not good. Like, I didn't try an ant, but I tried the centipede, and it didn't make me sick, just poisoned me, which wasn't a big deal. Anyway, yeah, I know, show don't tell, but it's a bit too late for that, unfortunately. So yeah, the run went on forever until I died in the Putrid Cave. That's the cave all the way to the south. That doesn't always appear, or maybe it appears only after some time has passed, or after you reach a certain level. It has to be something like that. It's close to the Infinite Dungeon, but yeah, it's a different one. Started out pretty tame, but escalated pretty quickly. I got crippled very heavily by ultimately coming across my first cursed item. Everything before that was not cursed. Because weaponsmiths start out with the appraisal skill, which is great to have. It's a thing you often take for granted, or I do. That is the one thing that allows you to pseudo-identify items, which is super useful, especially since this character didn't start with literacy, so no identification or curse removal. So just learning about what items are good to use and what aren't is really useful. Anyway, I guess that's about it. I wish I could look up more info on the character, but you can't, like with other roguelikes. So that's that. Pretty successful run, but just another melee character. So not super exciting other than, you know, seeing some new things. But I mostly learned things for myself. Anyway, harder to trick by deceptions. Okay, I guess that's useful. Messengers will reach you faster, sure. I'm faster, that's really nice, actually. Plus 10 speed is huge. Companions are more powerful, plus 2 to initial perception. I mean, I'll take it. Now, I guess I'm just going to go with a specific character, just so we finally get to see some kind of spellcaster. So I'm just going to go with the Gnome Wizard that I played once before. Right, a female gnome. At the age of 98, you end your apprenticeship. I guess gnomes are also pretty long-lived. We're going with randomly 3 talents. not bad. I think she will start with a quarterstaff, although I'm not sure it's worth putting proficiency into that. We'll see. Perception, money. I guess I could go with extra mana. Maybe mana and learning. Maybe extra hit points. I don't know how much health a starting wizard will have. Probably not a whole lot. Thing is, there really aren't very many spellcaster related talents to pick. I mean, other than just general stuff. More speed is good for any character, I suppose. And things like more gold and easily disarm traps, but I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go for the things that you can only pick on character generation, so I'm gonna go with more mana. Learning also helps spellcasters, although I should start with pretty good learning. More is always better, I guess. And last but not least, or last and possibly least, I guess I could increase her toughness, so she gains a little bit more health on level up. And I named her Ori before, so she's Ori the Second. Not to be confused with Ori and the Blind Forest. Okay, let's see here. We start with a robe and gnomish boots, which are pretty good. Both of which are actually pretty good. Pretty solid. A dagger. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure my previous gnome wizard started with a staff, but maybe that's just random. I mean, apparently it is. Unless I'm remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure she didn't have a dagger. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's also a pretty decent dagger, actually. 2 rings. Also pretty solid. I'm not sure why. Sometimes characters don't equip their things, even though they don't have anything else. Let's go with. What did I do? Did I not? Wait, what? I'm confused. Wield? No. Okay. Right. There we go. Better. So defense +1 and searching, I guess. I mean, searching is usually really fast. I've never really spent a lot of time searching for doors. And I'm not aware of anything else you could search for. Let's see, we do have 2 different spellbooks, so those must also be randomized because my previous mage started with Firebolt and Light. Right, also that, well, okay, first things first, we are going to enter the unassuming cave, as usual. Always seems like the best thing to do first. And then we're going to, well, actually we're going to look, so literacy is 100, just with, as with the previous wizard. That's great. Everything else is kind of meh. I mean, concentration, we definitely want more points in. That helps with mana regeneration. And other than that, I guess healing is always helpful. Haggling is actually pretty cool. First aid, I've learned that you have to actually actively use that. And I feel like I probably knew that at some point. But yeah, all this time, on all those previous characters, that has pretty much been completely wasted because I never actively used it. And while it has a chance to restore some health, it's, or at least so far on the skill levels I've reached, well, in particular on that Troll Weaponsmith from before, hang on a second. Yeah, I never restored much health, but it is useful for stopping bleeding, at least. Okay, so you can also quick mark skills, basically hotkey. Let's see, alchemy is, well, I could use alchemy, I guess, technically. Huh, so I can just mix. Oh, oil of rust removal, that's interesting. Oh, maybe that, I had an oily potion. I had an oily potion on my on the weaponsmith, and her weapon was super corroded by the end. Although I guess rust and corroded are two different things. So maybe that wouldn't have helped, even if it was oil of rust removal, which is by no ways guaranteed. But interesting. So this already tells me that that's a thing that exists. We also have this potion of potential charisma, which I'm just going to drink, I guess. I mean, I suppose, or I'm convinced that alchemy can be used to create some crazy powerful potions, but obviously I don't know any recipes, and I don't even know if I'm ever going to come across the necessary ingredients. I mean, I don't know. I could imagine that mixing two potential charisma potions, for example, gives you one permanent charisma potion. So maybe I should have held on to this, but oh well. Not that charisma is super interesting anyway. Also, speaking of which, we actually have 17 learning, which is pretty good. Pretty solid. 17 magic. I mean, I guess these are actually kind of low, all things considered, but we do have pretty decent stats just across the board. Toughness 12 is actually alright. Dex 13 is not terrible. Strength 9 is even is alright. I mean, more would be better just for being able to carry more stuff, but I'm not going to complain. I mean, more learning and especially more magic would be nice for a spellcaster, but we'll manage somehow for some time. Right, skills. So alchemy can be used actively, but I'm not really going to use it, I don't think. Climbing is, I think, used automatically as soon as you try to climb out of somewhere. Or you could, no, you can use it actively to try and scale mountains if you have a mountain scaling kit or something, climbing kit, whatever. But that seems like something I don't need to hotkey. First aid I'm actually going to bind to, well, 1 in this case, I guess. So D. Gemology, I guess you can use that actively to look at gems. Haggling you can actually use actively, which helps to reduce shop prices a little bit if it succeeds. I mean, might as well. Healing is automatic. Herbalism, I guess you can probably also use to check herbs, if I had to guess. Okay, oh, and you use that on herb bushes while they're not yet harvested, I guess. And just to make sure, oh, so gemology is used automatically. Interesting. Oops. There. Listening, I think, is also used. You can use it actively, but I think it's mostly used automatically. I don't know. Literacy is used automatically. Mining, I could use if I had a whatchamacallit, pickaxe. Pickpockets I can use actively, but I don't really think I want to. Oh man, maybe. Never really used that much. I guess it could work well together with stealth. Ventriloquism you can use to confuse monsters, but it even mentions in the skill description that it's hard to use effectively. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna hotkey pickpockets, because why not? Oh wait, you have to do that from here actually. So 3 will be pickpockets, and I guess 4 will be ventriloquism, because why not? Okay, and quarterstaff. Hey, let's see here, combat. We do start with no skills whatsoever. So I could go for a quarterstaff if I wanted to. I mean, the only benefit to a dagger would be to use an offhand weapon, or offhand item, like a shield. I guess I could do that, just to be more defensive. I don't think... If there's a penalty for wearing metal armor or any kind of metal items, I'm not aware of it. I know sometimes some games do that. Huh. I don't know. It feels appropriate to use a quarterstaff for a spellcaster. I mean, the stagger is pretty okay, but This should be better, right? It could be cursed. No, it's not. And even if it was, it's not terrible. We even get a +1 bonus to hit. That's cool. Oh, also, the most important thing, I suppose. We have a scroll of uncursing. That's nice. A scroll of satiation. I guess I'll hang on to that, because that's pretty much the most lightweight solution to satiating your hunger. I'm going to learn Magic Missile first. I master the Magic Missile spell, and I'm also going to read Farsight. I'm not actually sure what that does. Okay. Now, you use that somehow. How do you use it? Oh, capital Z. Okay. Right. So what does Farsight do? You focus your magical energy to release the spell. Your eyes itch. You became more... What? Oh, okay, right. You gain spell proficiency pretty quickly early on. So Farsight, maybe that just does exactly what it does, what it says it does. And indeed, it looks like I have a pretty big sight radius. Okay, let's use our magic missile. So, in case you're not aware, the magic system for this game is pretty unique. I don't remember, and I think I might have mentioned that before. I don't remember seeing this kind of approach anywhere else before or after. So right now I have 112 magic missile points or whatever. Those are not necessarily individual casts. Sometimes it goes down by only 1 point. Sometimes it goes down by more. So that's I think that's described as my attunement with the respective spell. And yeah, it just goes down over time until it reaches 0 or even negative, I guess. And at that point you have to reattune yourself with a spell by reading it, the book again. So yeah. Right, next we have the mana cost, or power point cost, I suppose, which starts out pretty steep, but you actually gain more mana pretty quickly, at least on this character. Also, the cost goes down over time. Right. P is our... What is it? P... Well, let me remind myself about those values again. Oh, that is spell power. Okay. So what was R then? Plus X. Wait, where does it say? Spell display. Oh, okay. Here's where it actually says it. Right. P is the spell power. R is the range or radius. Okay, right. D is duration. E is the effect. Gotcha. Right, so range 4. Okay, that makes sense. And the effect is the damage. 2d4 plus R, or rather, oh yeah, plus a modifier based on range. So the closer the enemy, the more damage it will take. So it doesn't start out very powerful, but it will go up. And yeah, as you gain power, not only will the power of the spell go up, well, I mean, obviously. So the effect will go up, but also the cost will go down over time. Right, so we should be able to reach him from here. So let's actually... Oh, I don't even... Wait. Why do I start with... Oh, because I used the Farsight spell. Okay, well. Never mind then. Oh, this guy seems to be neutral. That is convenient. So let's go. There we go. And that actually did kill the goblin. Even though it's only 2d4 damage. I guess it must have been a good roll. Right. So Magic Missile is now +1. And does that already do something? Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, no. No, it doesn't. Right, we find some food. Okay, also this is the slowest start to a run ever. Well, we go again, failing to realize. Well, yeah, you can really see very far with this spell. I guess it's useful to have. It's not something I ever thought I really wanted to have, but now that I do have it, it's nice. Oh, I should have rested to regain power points. Actually, you know what? Let's just slay this orc, or die very quickly. Oh boy. Okay. 2 more points. 1 more point only. There we go. Come here. Nice. Okay. Grab the gold. Actually, go back to normal. Yeah, we start out pretty squishy, as should not really surprise anyone. Or corpse. I mean, I guess we could eat that. Now imagine a tiny gnome eating an entire orc. Okay, rat, if you would please. Oh no. Okay. So the first level is kind of rough because you don't have a ton of power points to work with, but there we go. This should already help tremendously. We're going to go with some concentration for sure. We also gain 4 skill ups, which is great, without any bonuses, just from our pretty high learning. Definitely nice to have. I'm going for even more concentration, actually. First aid also. Oh, actually healing. We don't have a ton of hit points, but what little we have, we would like to regain as quickly as possible, obviously. I'm going to eat this. Yeah, old pork. But otherwise, good to eat. Right. So yeah. As you can see, power points do regenerate pretty quickly, and now that we actually have full points, that allows us to cast 4 spells without even having to rest in between. There we go. It bounces. Ooh, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, it's now +2. Let's see if that does anything. Not yet. I think it was like every 5 power levels, power points are reduced by 1. Down to a minimum of half the starting point, so by level 20 it will be down to 4 power points per cast. So that's pretty good. An arrow, I don't know, maybe I'll go for bow and arrow. Sure. Having some kind of non-magic ranged weapon is definitely always useful. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I have to keep in mind that this is not actually the same spell I started with on the other wizard. Because as I said, that one started with Fireball, which dealt similar damage, I feel. Maybe a bit more, but it certainly didn't bounce. Okay, another thing. And that strikes me as a bit weird. If there is a way to aim at or to target a specific enemy, and that's something I could and should just look up, actually. But obviously here it only asks you to enter one of the 8 directions. So at least there's not a very straightforward way to target an enemy that's not in one of the 8 cardinal directions. We're already level 3. More concentration. Actually, even more. Maxing that out is probably a good idea on any spellcaster. I guess I'm going to do some pickpocketing at some point, maybe, if I survive long enough. And some stealth also can't hurt. Good learner, nah. Hit and damage with missile weapons. I mean, if I'm eventually going to go for a missile weapon, and I mean any character should be going for some kind of missile weapon. This could be helpful. Could pick healthy. I could pick Long Stride. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. Oh, also I gain strength. Nice. And we're suddenly, our power points jumped to 37, which is already pretty great. Okay. The rat was killed conventionally. A giant red corpse is actually good to eat. Even tasty. Okay, wow, our PP are maxed out. Yeah, it's, well. Okay. Magic Missile is up to +3. 8 rocks. Nah. What was I trying to say? Oh, forget. Oh yeah, this aiming thing, right. Actually, let me look that up real quick. Okay, and I'm back. After doing some reading online, which was surprisingly inconclusive. It seems like you just can't target spells. And I guess it's obviously not a bug, but a feature. I'm not gonna eat that red corpse. So I guess it has to do with... oh wow, another level up already. Holy crap. I guess gnomes just level up quickly. So yeah, it must be a balancing thing. Because spells are obviously pretty powerful. It just makes no sense not to be able to aim at one creature and not at another that's just slightly at the wrong angle, you know? Oh well. Concentration could go all the way up to 100. But it feels like we're regenerating pretty fast already. More healing. That was actually a pretty nice increase. I'm gonna try once more for pickpockets. 28, eh. And I guess more concentration? Okay, more in touch with the world, that means magic went up. Nice. Right. What I can also do, apparently, is just read. What? Why would I not want to continue? I don't see any enemies. Oh, what you want to... do you want to cast or continue to learn? No, I want to learn. Right. So you can... Oh, hi. You can cast spells from the book. And that doesn't detract from your power points, from your attunement or whatever. But it also doesn't give you any training in the spell, I don't think. Also, it takes longer and takes a multiple of the mana to use. So it's really not useful for actual spellcasters, as far as I'm aware. Because I guess with a low literacy score, there's always a chance to actually destroy the book trying to read it. But yeah, that's not a thing as soon as you hit 100. Or maybe even before that. So there's no reason not to just do this a couple of times. Or even a lot of times. So you end up with hundreds of spellcasts. And even if I ever run out, I can just learn more. So literally no reason not to just kill everything with magic missiles. Especially since it does give me more skill. Right. So far... Oh, actually range has gone up to 5. I only just noticed. That's nice. Also... Actually, let me look up if you can hotkey spells, because that would be really useful. Not to have to hit... Well, only 2 buttons, but still. Just to have one key to hit to automatically cast Magic Missile would be super useful. Okay, and I'm back again. So I read about colon capital Z. Ah, quick mark spells. Very nice. Okay. I guess I already quick marked some spells, some skills. Although the first one, actually, I'm just going to replace one. I think that was something I don't necessarily need to use a lot. Which one was it? Oh, what? Oh, wait, no, never mind. Those don't conflict at all because you have to actually hit A first to then choose a quick skill. So that's not a problem at all. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Well, I guess in that case I might as well. Whoops. Capital Z. Might as well bind Farsight, because why not? Right. I can also just go ahead and... Well, I can do... Wait, that doesn't work. Huh? How does that work? Oh. Oh. Well, that's not great. So it works the same way with spells. That's not quite what I was thinking of. Hang on a second. Okay, it looks like that's just not a thing. So it now says capital Z in the top left. Sure, that's fine. I mean, the biggest... And it keeps saying that. Well, that's funny. Well, what was I going to do? Wait, I didn't find the stairs, did I? Or are they covered? They're probably behind an item. Well, I guess this is still somewhat useful, but not really. I mean, you still have to press two buttons, just two different buttons. Oh well. Rabbit dog corpse. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that one. See, the annoying and kind of silly thing with not being able to actually target a specific tile or enemy is that you just have to dance around until you happen to line up with the enemy. It's just silly. But it's what it is. I'll stop complaining at some point, maybe. Although knowing myself, that could take some time. Yeah, but these hotkeys are kind of underwhelming compared to games like, say, Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, where you can, or even Angband, which are really the two other big roguelikes that I've played a lot. But yeah, both of those allow you to define pretty elaborate hotkeys or macros even, where you can or just create custom key bindings that would make all those things so much easier. It's locked. Come on. Okay, there we go. Level 5. Alright, I guess we max out concentration. There we go. Some first aid maybe. Some healing actually first. Let's go for both. Why not? Pickpockets. Alright. Melon. Sure. I feel like it's going to... Oh, well, might as well eat it now. Oh, the orc corpse is rotten. Why did I pick up an orc corpse even? That was not on purpose. Let's actually drop that thing. Okay. Huh. Okay. I'll eat that. Okay. Didn't bloat me. That's good. So magic missile, even though it says missile, it appears to be some kind of ray? Piercing enemies? Which is fine by me, just not what I would have expected. Okay. again. Kick, and I'm blinded. Oops, that didn't last long. This is a melon, another one. Sure. Now I'm bloated. I guess it's understandable from eating an entire melon, especially as a tiny gnome. If it was at least lowercase z for casting spells and uppercase for zapping wands, but no. I don't know. It's almost like they try to actively make spellcasting a little bit inconvenient to use to counteract the fact that spellcasters are so powerful. But I mean, that shouldn't be a thing, and I'm not actually suggesting that's the case, but it really kind of feels like it. Okay. Also, I didn't really pay attention. Right. So at this point, and actually, it must have been for some time now that the power points have gone down to 7, and the magic, the damage has actually gone up by an entire hit die, which is great. Here I had my chance to shoot that guy. There we go. Several items, such as gold and a sling. Nah, I'm good. I should probably take a sling and rocks in lieu of any other ranged weapon for the time being. But I'm not. Okay. Nice. Spell costs from now on are reduced by 10%. Sweet. More first aid and healing. I mean, the thing is, most of these skills just don't do much for me. So I guess I'm just going to increase the same ones over and over. Not that there is anything inherently wrong with that. Should also probably try some pickpocketing sometime. I guess I'm gonna go with my usual quick. Potion of water. Oh yeah, also, potions of water? I guess they really don't do much for you if they are not blessed. However, blessed water is actually holy water, I think. As far as I'm aware, that's how it works. And that might be usable to uncurse cursed items, possibly? I feel like that might be a thing. He's hostile. Well, no, he's also dead. Golden potion. That sounds valuable, if nothing else. Okay, that was a teleport trap. Nice. Acid, destroying my ring of searching. Thankfully, not the actually useful ring, so could have been worse, I guess. An item is lying there. I forget what it was. Flat reset, right? Yes. Okay. Guess the bat is not hostile. So let's try and pickpocket. Oh god, which one was it? 3? Okay, it doesn't have pockets. That makes sense. So only humanoids, I guess. That's fine. Torch. Nah. That's okay. Okay. Took one too many steps, but that's fine. I mean, so far, Magic Missile has one-shot every single enemy I've come across. That is great. And we have a dark room here. I'm gonna have to feel my way around. Checking every single square because there could be items lying there. I will notice. Okay, no items. Nope. Large ration, sure. A seed. Well, and that's it for the unremarkable cave. pretty unremarkable, but we did make it all the way to level 6. Just by virtue of Gnomes leveling crazy fast. Do only have 25 hit points, actually. I guess I must have taken some damage from that acid trap. Oh. From that acid trap. Huh, and there we go. The first enemy who doesn't actually die from one magic missile. Okay, let's hope it dies now. Okay, it does. Good. Oh wow. Suddenly monsters appear. And we can't hit any of them. Now we can. Oh wow, that almost hit both of them. You're a Jackalware. Okay. Okay. Nice. Alright, that almost looked a little bit scary for a moment there. Something fails to hurt me. Wonderful. I mean, good that it failed to hurt me. I guess whatever it is also can't see me. Hi, Jackal. I'll have to go past this trap. Thankfully it worked. Alright. Let's return to the surface. If the enemies will allow me. Okay. Magic missile spell up to +8. Can I please kill this kobold? I don't know why I didn't just cast a spell. Actually, I don't think spellcasting can miss. So maybe a spellcaster should, by default, just be a coward at all times? Oh, and we're not actually on the world map yet. Hi. Okay, yeah, that works. With the non-square tiles, I guess it's just a matter of getting used to it, but it's not immediately obvious sometimes when you're at a suitable diagonal to an enemy. Okay, level 7 already. Concentration is maxed out, so gonna go with something we can actually have some decent increases in. Maybe listening, I don't know. Sounds like something that would be useful to know where enemies are around me and, you know, just have general awareness of the dungeon. I guess I'm gonna go with more pickpockets and stealth, both of which actually had not very much room to grow. That's fine. Oh, hey, we have a different quarterstaff. I mean, chances are it's better than what I'm using. And I'm not really using that one a lot. Oh, it's a +1. Nice. And not cursed. Not that it matters. I mean, I guess it kind of matters. Although we are in the unique situation, at least unique among all the characters that I've played so far, to actually have a means to remove a curse if we do happen to catch one. Anyway, we drop that one. We have not found a lot in terms of equipment, now that I come to think of it. Okay. Well, it's too late to get the Kranich quest, which is fine. Actually, do we need food? It looks like we have plenty. Well, I mean, not plenty, but enough for the time being. Could take on the Evil Druid quest. The other one, to save the Carpenter, would give me the bridge building skill, which is so weird and obscure. I mean, I suppose there must be some kind of use for it in the game somewhere. but it also requires material and tools, and I don't know. You can only actually train that skill through use, I think. So it's really strange. It seems very, very specific. And the other thing I could get along the way would be the healing skill from the healer, but I already have that, so yeah, I guess I'm just going to go with the evil druid that I've never even found, let alone defeated. Yeah, Keythrax. The other thing I can obviously try is the... I guess I might as well accept the Tiny Girl's quest, just so the... I gain access to that cave, even if I don't necessarily want to... Or, I mean, I guess I might as well try to save the dog, but it's not like it's going to do much for me even if I succeed. Actually, when I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I might hit myself? Actually, no, it shouldn't be possible to hit myself. Even if it bounces. It should... Yeah, it should stop just before it reaches me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that's how it works. Either way, it did not hit me, so it worked out. But that's certainly something to keep in mind, as the, I guess, the spell range is going to keep going up. I mean, there's probably going to be some kind of upper limit, but you know. Okay, nice. Blind. Oh, I should not kick from there. What was that? Oh, okay, that thing again. That reliably throws me off. Actually, you know, I might as well try and save the doggy. Oh, great. Start out in our dark room. It's always great. Clicking sounds. Yep. Oh, okay, that's the stairs. Thankfully, this room is not very large. So there's that at least. Ramlin, right. Actually just... Okay, still plenty of spell memory. Nothing I have to worry about for the foreseeable future. Is this a hole in the ground? Okay, so that's where new ants are gonna spawn from. Okay, +9. Almost up to the second proficiency tier. But as you can see, spell points just regenerate so quickly. It's really not much of an issue. Okay, 2 casts for a spell, for an end warrior. That's to be expected. Actually, if I wait here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I should be able to... if the enemy even sees me. Huh, healing just goes up. Nice. There we go. That works. Okay, there we go. Should be maximum range. Nice, and I even one-shot it this time. In fact, no, it's... Oh yeah, actually damage has gone up. So that's individual of the PowerPoint reduction. That only happens every 5 levels. So I guess range and effect just go up at certain other intervals. More ants, please. Have you seen me? Okay. That's actually nice. Very good. More ants might have spawned already. Oh, we have one right there. That's not ideal. But if nothing else, the coward setting should make it pretty hard for them to even hit me in the first place. I would like to cross over to the other side of the room. Okay, that's much better. So I can see them spawning and actually moving around. Except, okay, there we go. Come out. Oops, that's... well, I mean, I got the next level, but... there we go. Speaking of levels... first aid only goes up by 1d5 now. That's hardly worth it. 2d4 for healing. Similarly. Yeah, only 4 points. I mean, nothing has... nothing that's even remotely interesting has any decent growth rates. I guess I can go with more climbing. Unfortunately, this character does not have swimming. Which actually was a problem on that troll character before. I did try to go after Keythrax on that one, and I'm pretty confident that I could have done it. But there was actually an underground river completely cutting off one part of the of one of the levels of Keythrax's cave, so I just couldn't progress there. It was, I think, as much as 4 tiles wide, and I had no swimming skill whatsoever on that character. So yeah, I don't know if I seem to remember from the few times that I've tried it that attempting swimming even with swimming skill is extremely risky, and you definitely want to put down all your equipment or everything that's not waterproof, or else it is going to get soaked or rust or just get carried away by the current or something. So yeah, just swimming in general is terrible. And I don't know if there's always a river in between you and Keythrax. I guess we're gonna find out maybe on this character. It seems powerful enough to make it there. Anyway, what else am I going to pick? I guess I can go with more climbing. I am going to fall into some hole at some point. Might as well be prepared. Okay, Ant Queen, please. Sometime soon. Will be appreciated. We're up to 62 power points, which is pretty crazy. Don't really see myself running out anytime soon, especially as spell cost is now down to 16. 6. I guess I could use Farsight some more at some point. There. I suppose, especially in corridors like this, it does actually help warn you pretty early when something approaches you. Okay, and please. Oh, slurping. I mean, I kind of want to dungeon dive to maybe save the doggy. I would also like to finish off these ants for good. I guess I could have done that. Okay, we got a normal ant there, ant worker. Surprising. Usually, after the ant workers are done, only warriors will come out. Hi there. Do you care about me? Not yet. Doesn't have anything of value. And another ant appeared, I guess. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh. Well, might as well keep looking around. In the meantime, destroy some skeletons, pick up some icky potions. Yuck. Oh, you followed me all the way here. It's very nice of you. Earthling cake. I'll take it. Okay, here we have the stairs. Should probably just take them, but I'm gonna take one last look. Okay, something has been burrowing here. I think Farsight might have run out. Too bad there is no kind of indication as to when that happens. Okay. Oh wow, there are actually quite a few more ants. Okay, that went up. Okay, and that's at the right angle. Very nice. Turquoise potion. Not actually water as I first thought. A thick potion. And there's the queen, finally. Okay, I expected to not one-shot her. Oh, wow. 3-shot. Fair enough. It was the queen after all. Huh. Well, I mean, might as well use my herbalism. Some kind of herb bushes. Really. Oh, wait, what? That was not successful. Hang on a second. Herbalism. Oh, I don't gain any insights. Well. You are not hostile yet. Is that giant? Oh, I could eat it. Sure. Okay. Some withered herb bushes. Okay. That doesn't really tell me much about the herbs themselves. More of the same. And can you actually just keep trying? Maybe you can. Oh, okay. Wait, so I identify the bushes as withered herb bushes, but it still gives me all kinds of different herbs? 2 moss patches of Morelon. Oh. Oh wait, so okay. It doesn't tell me what I'm going to harvest immediately, but I do know what it is as soon as I do pick it. Interesting. Oh, and I just randomly get more magic. Nice. I also found a spell book. Okay. Identified. Identified. Guess I might as well hotkey that, huh? Oops. Power skills. Sure. Can I put herbalism on 5? There we go. Oh, crap. I hadn't identified this. Okay. Morgia root. Burb root. And I think... Oh, okay, my eyesight just went to normal, so you do get a message about that. Let's actually read the... Oh no! At what point did my spellbook of Magic Missile get destroyed? I did not catch that. That must have been... I don't know, what was that? I remember though that acid trap that destroyed my ring. When did that happen? Wow. I guess I'll have to rewatch this video to find where that happened. Well, hey, we get a new attack spell, luckily. That's, I mean, that's really lucky. Acid Bolt, costs 14 power points, starts out really strong, holy crap. I mean, that's extremely lucky. We still have plenty of magic missiles left, but we are going to run out eventually. Obviously, there's a chance we'll just come across another poke of magic missile. But for the time being, I guess I'm just going to stock up on acid bolt spells, just, you know, just in case. Learn, read, so R, D, L, R, D, oops. Oh, it disappeared. So there's always a chance of that happening, huh? Great. I did not know that. I guess that must have happened with Magic Missile too, and I just didn't realize when it happened? Because it just happened to be at the same time when I randomly decided to not keep reading. That's interesting. Learn. And it disappears. Okay, well. So much for that. I guess I have plenty of spells to cast for the foreseeable future. Oh, okay. There. Let's bind that to 3. And keep going, I guess. That's a bummer. I really thought... Oh, come on. I really thought spellbooks lasted forever, unless they got destroyed by something, but... no such luck. Okay. Suddenly I become kind of hesitant to... Oh, actually... Aronia Antidote. Demon Daisy. Huh, interesting. Yeah, suddenly I'm much more hesitant about actually using my spells. I really shouldn't be. Still have plenty of casts left. A short bow, hey, nice. Okay, scroll. Can also try identifying some scrolls sometimes, but maybe not yet. I guess I might as well use this one arrow. Right, Farsight has run out. Let's try shooting. Yes. Okay, those arrows are normal. The bow is +1, actually. Pretty nice. Come on, please cooperate, ogre. Very nice. Oh, got a dark room. And a possible secret door. There. Melee mage duel. Leather boots could be good. I guess I don't have any. What's that? Splashing sound. Oh, hi. Yeah, let's definitely kill that at a distance. Magic missiles +12. Actually, okay, get another weird message room. A black pool that I'm definitely not going to drink from. No thanks. Okay, ghoul is definitely dangerous enough to kill with a spell. What the hell are you? A cave tiger? Oh god. Please just move away. Thank you. Do not want that one to follow me. Oh hey, you're a giant bat, not a ghost bat. I mean, I should probably start killing enemies that I can reliably kill without magic. Well, without magic, just to conserve spells, now that I know that's actually necessary. Oops, what? That's... okay. That was just the wrong button. Actually, this one is probably dangerous enough. Yeah. Close. I mean, I guess, although there's not much of a chance that they're actually better than my robe. Stud leather. It's heavy, for one, so that's certainly a reason not to use actual armor on a spellcaster. Just because spellcasters typically don't have a lot of strength. Okay, there we go, that lines up. I mean, I don't think homunculi are actually all that dangerous, but better safe than sorry. Oh, you're not actually dead. What do you know? Oh, wow. Also, that thing is fast, but it's also dead. Okay, there are some things... Oh, actually, I started with some boots. Oh, they give me +1 to hit even. +1 to hit, +2 to dodge. But I did find a cloak. Warm cloak. Cloak of defense, +3. Although, interestingly, it does not give me defense, per se, but dodge. I don't know. Off defense sounds like extra armor, usually. But I guess it doesn't have to be that. Yeah, we have tons of herbs. And I guess Alronia Antidote sounds like it would help against poison. Demon Daisies don't sound like something I want to eat. Burbroot is probably just food. Morgia Root, no idea. Moss Patch of Morelon, no idea. Well, anyway, let's keep going. What the hell is this? Brass bracers. Ooh, that's not something you find a lot of. Huh, okay, and they're also a type of magic item that you don't necessarily know what it does immediately. Nice, level 9. Okay, listening went up. Cool, I guess. Healing. Yeah, healing actually has some room to grow. I'm gonna go for 2, even though it's down to 1d5 now. Guess I could go for more listening. And some stealth. Bringing us over 50. Not that that per se does much. I wonder if there's such a thing. No, actually, I mean, there still aren't very many spellcaster specific talents. I mean, there is +3 power points, but that's not going to do anything. I guess I'm just gonna go with extra speed. Lame as that may be. A copper-hewn girdle. Oh, wow. Girdles are also not the most common item to come across. And this could be cursed, and it doesn't give me any immediate benefit. But it's not cursed, so I can at least... Also, these are also not cursed. Good to know. What about the armor? Well, I did find clothes. Don't think they're gonna be better than my robe. Man, they could be. The boots are almost guaranteed to be not better. Yeah, in fact they're just normal boots. Well, I'm gonna try on the clothes, just in case. I mean, I suspect that there could be super amazing magical clothes. Magical garments that just look like plain clothes at first look. But these are not. So we're gonna drop them. Boots. Oh, we have a wand of door creation, actually. I never really noticed that before. Interesting. That could be useful. I can definitely see that being useful. Oh, we're also still berserking, which is typically not such a great idea. That was actually pretty good, hitting 2 enemies at once. Okay. I would like my ammo back. Arrows are definitely in short enough supply to warrant going after them. Especially when I usually even go for rocks that tend to be pretty plentiful. Also, the cute dog is still alive. Huzzah. Oops. Yep. There we go. Little bounces, but that's fine. A large shield. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. Gonna try and make my way out of this dungeon now. Hopefully keeping the dog alive. What's this? Oh, a large shield, right. Oops. Okay. You're still neutral. Gotcha. Dog, if you would please stay with me. I'd appreciate that. Okay, good. Definitely not taking any risks here. I don't trust this at all. Dog, if you... Okay, never mind. I wanted to close the door. There we go. Feel much safer now. I could go through the dark room, but... This is probably the safer way, even though it's a bit longer. Okay, no problem so far. No, Okay, thankfully the dog is still here. There we go. So it's always a little stressful. Oh, we got it. Is this one actually hostile? No, it's not, right. Hey, orc. Hello, orc, even. Just some herb bushes. Morgia root. Wow, tons of Morgia root. Okay. The stairs are in the dark room, I think. I guess they must be. Dog? Okay, there you are. What's the message say? Okay. Something yelps in danger. In anger, rather. Oh, okay. I hit something. What? Cute dog corpse? Are you kidding me? Did I kill it? But why? Oh no, something else. Great. Wonderful. So what was an orc? Just an orc. Great. Dark room. Wonderful. There's the stairs. Yeah. I mean, I guess at this point I might as well continue exploring the cave. Did I pick up the cute dog? By the way? I did. I mean, the quest doesn't give me any kind of of reward as far as I can tell. Maybe it gives you like good karma. I think there is such a thing. Maybe shifts your alignment toward lawful. I mean, that wouldn't make sense. Because I don't think you get... I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't get any, like, material rewards. And I don't think it gives you experience. Maybe it does, but not a whole lot. If so. So, yeah, all in all, failing this quest doesn't seem like a very big loss at all. It's just, you know, I would like to do it successfully. Just for the heck of it. Oh well, I mean, yeah, now that that's over, I might as well just stay here. There's no other reason to return to town immediately. So I guess I'm just gonna hang around here a little bit more. Maybe gain some more levels. Maybe find another spellbook, that would be nice. Wouldn't even mind a duplicate of one I already had. In particular, a magic missile. Or any attack spell, really, just to give me a little bit more well, things to work with. Because, yeah, magic missiles are not immediately going to run out, but they're certainly going down. And at one point, I will be out of memory there. Not looking forward to that. Anyway, I guess for the time being, I'm gonna call it an episode here. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.